Hello, a very warm good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and my beautiful people and audiences. Thank you so much to be the part of my family, a small family on YouTube, as well as people and parents and children who are enrolled with me. I give a big shout out to you for your confidence in me and my team. So, my name is Annie Miraj Kidbai, and you're watching What is the Solution of Every Need. I am here again with one more topic related with psychology. You know, as that I am from quite some time uploading topics on psychology, cognitive psychology, or general topics. You can watch them on my YouTube channel if you're interested. If you are new, please subscribe and give thumbs up if you like what I do, and share it with your family and friends. To contact me, the details about me are available in the description box below. To know more about me, who am I, what I do, and what are my credentials, you're more than welcome over my website. Um, Coming back to what I really wanted to record in this video, I am in a constant research, and I really want to document it right away as it comes in my mind, and I wanted to share with my audiences and people who watch my videos and correlate themselves with my content that I share. My videos are not very, uh, you know, um, edited, or they are not uh, meant for any entertainment purposes. My videos are very short, brief, to the point, straightforward, just to you know um, hit your educational requirements or the purpose of communicating any particular information that we would like to share it with you. So this channel is just for educational purposes, for any kind of good knowledge that you would like to take from us. Share your feedback and opinions regarding education or psychology with us. That is all the objective of this YouTube channel. There is no other objective of getting too much of subscribers or entertainment purposes. No, please, you are at the wrong place then. So coming back to the topic of today, um, that is attachment anxiety, that you've already read in the title section of this video. I'm going to talk on to what is attachment and what is attachment anxiety. So there is a theory, attachment theory. I'm not going to go into a lot of terminologies and detailing of it, because everyone would not be able to relate themselves with it. So I'll keep it very simplified. When you are born as a baby or a child, and your care is being done by a parent or somebody who is your caregiver, you know you are quite dependent on that individual for your emotional needs, physical needs, for your needs for your food, water, and so many other things, attention. So you develop a relationship in a bond, a close bond in a relationship with that one particular person who is your primary caregiver. Can be your mother, can be your father, can be your nanny, or anyone in your life. Now, what happens when a child or a baby is brought up in an environment where parents or caregivers are overprotective of that baby, or a child or a baby is brought up into a very loud or violent or an abusive background, the personality of that child affects. I had spoken about personality, how it is created and how it affects in a positive or a negative way in my previous videos. You can watch that as well for information. So when the child is brought up in that environment, somewhere the personality is affected, and there is an insecurity in that child developed, which is carried on to the adulthood of that individual. Now, what happens in attachment anxiety? What is anxiety? A form of stress or nervousness of an individual which hampers the productivity or day to day activity of that individual. They are unable to cope up with challenges or difficult situations in life and get easily emotionally imbalanced, lose their patience, lose their self, and unable to carry their activities properly in their life. So, due to attachment anxiety, an individual, a person since childhood who's been into such environment or brought up into such environment develops such belief, a strong belief in his or her mind that a particular individual can only calm himself down or herself down, can give him or her ease in tough situations, and the absence, maybe for 1 hour, for 20 minutes, or 4 days or 3 days, of that individual from their life creates a emotional havoc in their life. They are unable to carry themselves and unable to emotionally balance themselves. Attachment anxiety initially is with the person who is the caregiver during the childhood days of that individual. Now the person has arrived in the adulthood. The role is switched, and when the person or individual gets married or they're in their intimate relationships with friends, with spouses, with husbands or wife, the other person is also suffering with that individual because they are unable to live a free, independent life. Now, when you are in a relationship, you believe onto the security of that relationship. You don't feel that maybe your partner is not there, physically not there. You think that the relationship is affected because the partner is right now maybe not there because of some or the other reason. So you are not letting the other individual have that independence or freedom or space to perform his or her responsibilities, duties of life, professional responsibilities as well. That hampers his or her productivity also. The individual who is suffering from attachment anxiety needs constant validation, assurance from the other individual to be the part of his life, and the mere absence of that validation and constant reassurance bring changes in the emotional area of his life. Attachment anxiety also not let the individual perform his day-to-day task, day-to-day activities. It is hampering the progress of that individual in a very bad way, in a negative way. Now, this is something in a very brief I've explained you on attachment anxiety, how people develop attachment anxiety because of the parenting, because of the time when the baby or child needs the right parenting or right guidance. There is this difference if some children are watching or young people are watching. Attachment and guidance are two different things. Let me be very clear. When you are seeking guidance from your parents or your adults, you're seeking some sort of an enlightenment to source your knowledge or your ideas or opinions about something. But getting attached to a particular person or getting too dependent on a person, emotional dependency is not good. For example, when you are 8 years, 9 years, or 10 years old, right, a child is able to perform some day-to-day task himself or herself. For example, taking bath, taking shower, eating his own food, by himself or herself, completing his homework by him or herself, or behave in an independent way, as he or she is an individual. To a certain extent, when you are a child, getting too clingy or seeking too much attention from your caregiver, from your parent, or giving too much attention, being too overprotective towards your child, easing up all the hurdles, challenges, and obstacles, in the life of your child, and not letting him or her explore the problem solving abilities may affect the cognitive abilities of that child as well, and it will carry it forward to the adulthood, which will develop into an anxiety form, an attachment anxiety form, and then it will affect the relationship of that individual as an adult also with people around him or her, professionally or personally. So this is a brief take from my side on attachment anxiety. I'll keep uploading more onto it. This is just the part 1, a just brief introduction, some causes and symptoms about it. I must say, going to a licensed clinical psychologist, a therapist, or a psychiatrist can help you to, able to overcome the challenges of attachment anxiety. One more point I would like to add here. At times when you are a child is unable to go to school, for example, he's that much mature at that stage of his life, that he knows that I have to go to the school to complete my education, 10 years or a 15-year-old, but he stays back at home by giving you certain excuses. This is one of the might be a problem with the attachment anxiety, because he wants to stay at home with a particular person all the time, and he is unable to perform his day-to-day activities independently or freely, right? uh, Even in your adulthood, adults who are unable to go to a different city or a different country to start a job or to start a project on by themselves without a particular person or a spouse or a parent in their life, they're unable to perform that. They may somewhere suffer from attachment anxiety because they want to be clingy all the time to that one individual, right? And it is hampering their progress in their life. So it can be cured, it can be treated with therapies and counseling sessions. Please, you can look for help from a licensed clinical psychologist or a psychiatrist. So it is a brief theory that I have explained you here. I'll keep uploading more onto something like this, or more onto attachment theory and attachment anxiety as well. My objective is to make the society a better and a happy place. Thank you so much for watching. For any information, feedback, constructive, negative, positive, everything is welcomed over my channel. You can also leave your comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.